Welcome once again out of where sign so biom. Inti Andra me catch them say the Bhim fans have nothing to prove themselves than to only insult. Andra me mamu update say whenever the Shatta fans are making sense, the Bhim fans try to insult. Now today's update Andra me see the eko kobo different name, but happens to be say nipa na ni video ɛwɔ social media no so no Florida. This same Florida guy ɛna ne Shatta Wale ɛhope ɛwɔ ne TikTok live stream so a ɛkɔfa nsɛm baeɛ. And I think say na me feel say Bhim camp no I answer for more, but unfortunately per what I am discovering, any Bhim or any diehard supporter of Stonebwoy bi asa sebi we Jimmy odibini nyansa friend nyansa omu nibi. And sometimes I wish I will make my statement without bringing Wejimi Oni Miansa Wehu. But would the level of insult I already ma SM fans now? Nothing comes in your mind than to, in fact, retaliate what they said to the fans to them. Florida, Ababe D SM fan biatem. On your SM fan cry may categorizing Nipan to be an SM fan. As someone Nipane Kayeno, he made a point. Na se Florida also winning nipa ne nyadwea. Why do you even have to come out with insult? Rather, banter the person with sense. Ne hu say at least Bhim for mu ni mianza. Kamia kwa to say anytime a statement is being made, say statements no fire Stonebwoy a. Na Stonebwoy nkrofo no mo hyehyɛ. Anytime a statement is made in favor Stonebwoy a, na ne nkrofo no mo hyehyɛ omo, and the best thing they can do is to insult. Omo ntumi nkan ansasem. Enti I have now understood. Enti say first no na obeko social media obehun say amanfo di atem mo Shatta comment section ase a. Enya Shatta fo, eye Bhim fo na egu ho. They are trying to create the impression say SM fans are junkies. But as it stands now, we will be our follow Shatta movement ache. E follow Bhim Nation. E follow Sack Natives a. In fact, and as a Sack Nation, you will get to know no, the disrespect, atem everything some. Every Bhim Nation. Bhim Nation, to me young for very hard people on TVs. Was someone defending Bhim Nation, no more attacking opponent artists. Wow. Stonebwoy himself now kokotena joke can sem, and then in some more can say Shatta koje make a kwako show into any ya. Stonebwoy to mu say clear be clear Venus. But Bhim for ne kasa, I don't know if you are my boss no. Or ye be for and almost or mudi eche. Why di kama mean the way you. Now if I don't want to talk much, Florida baby didn't come over this side. Now me per se BT Florida. So it began with an SM fan or passing the comments. Now the ancient video no fam.
Stonebwoy is going to be useless in the music industry and irrelevant the moment Shatta Wale decides to stop doing music. Say and Shatta Wale can say, oh, new music, Stonebwoy is going to remain irrelevant till the end of his career. Because the only reason why Stonebwoy is relevant is because of Shatta Wale and Shatta movement fans. Say Shatta Wale can say, oh, Stonebwoy assembly, and I say, oh, new music, why are you going to compare Stonebwoy to? Who will sit down to be disrespected like you are disrespecting Shatta Wale by comparing Stonebwoy to him? Who else? The only person that is more tolerant enough to, accept those things and suck it in is Shatta Wale. Apart from Shatta Wale, nobody else is going to do that, and that will make the man irrelevant and unseen in the music scene. That's the fact.
Okay, so first of all, I don't blame this guy. TikTok abafu. Anybody thinks they can pick up phone and then see something and then they think they are making sense. This is what I'll see. The first statement that I'll make is that anybody who will come out to come and see, say, anybody who compares Stonebwoy to Shatta Wale is trying to disrespect Shatta Wale. And say who you Jimmy for, I will not quote that. Because everybody knows that it is only Stonebwoy who pushes Shatta Wale to do better. These are two big artists in the dancehall scene, right? And we know how everybody grew up. We know how everybody built his career. First of all, Stonebwoy never built his career on trying to climb on other people to build himself. He never did that. He blew up with his talent and the way he does his things. let's look at Shatta Wale now. He has been doing what he's doing for a long time, right? Anytime he realized that you are hot, and then you understand, he himself even came out to come and say that he relied on other people, trying to attack them to get their attention to build himself. So now, whose career would collapse if the other person stops music? Stonebwoy never comes out to come and say anything about Shatta Wale unless he's coming to address something that Shatta Wale said about him that he doesn't think it is true. When have you ever seen Stonebwoy come out to come and make statement about Shatta Wale before? So that statement that you make is a very foolish statement. Do you understand? And like I said, anybody who would think comparing Stonebwoy to Shatta Wale is a disrespect can say who you Jimmy for. And I will not quote this. I don't care who will ever say that. Because Shatta Wale himself knows this, that it is only Stonebwoy that gives him competition. You know this. So why better now can some now can bro? I know the I will chest yet. What on attack your milk?
In that of was I share video no tie enkomo ne say ne ekwa we enkomo bi say na Roland Amate obo conversation we are not their so lama won akra na make na say mo say we Jimmy I think I have it. Let me play it.
So when Jimmy na ya make no Jimmy na ya make lama Jimmy na make a video Jimmy na make a video obi any abere say la be deport and Jimmy lama so Jimmy na make no
Inti Roland Amate kasa nsem we a and I said guy ne kasa lama won akwa na make na say we Jimmy is true. And the Bhim natives no obi na ka na say ma say mudi bini audio no ni
at first na me feel say Shatta for no na say bi adwen ni omutirima o magimi but say Bhim for no so mudi toilet
Wohu se wutie de ekwa so obi tie chire na onim inside story na all what the person will say is this guy is not making sense on the on Stonebwoy asem Charlie you know the love Stonebwoy pass me you know the love Stonebwoy pass Shatta Wale you know the love Stonebwoy pass Sarkodie but nipa there was some traits bi wo ho a when you begin to show it omo mo be uni na atwe omo ho that's one thing that is happening within the Bhim camp. We all know say a time came and Shatta was not cool with Sarkodie. A time came Shatta was not cool with Stonebwoy. But who says no? Yes, unity neighbor, but one camp is refusing to accept the unity. And on this same Florida, in a live stream, so that Florida, I now understand why the Bhim fans were even insulting you. Some crown with Jimmy Cratch and Bhim fans. Maybe a video can say what they are doing to Florida is no good. Sana me cry me wasting me energy. Obi ababe kasem wouldn't depending ya. In fact, fire the person according to what the person said. Na tem di na we Jimmy for na we na okay can na yede. I understand. You see, in this industry, yes, Stonebwoy will be useless and irrelevant. It is a point to be a makey. Untiatia, also be cow the reason why you think Stonebwoy will not be irrelevant. Now who didn't come on was saying said obi say name so be oton atadwe. Like why? What's up? There's a Bhim camp na attended no one that says Stonebwoy. Up to now, Sarkodie show okwakoye wo O2. Wo jabe Sarkodie. Instead of you to get a fundamental moral fabric now got na Africa Prosperity Summit no so. And someone kan ho Stonebwoy was trying to prove so nimiansa. But sound lucky, on ye Jimmy for a juma. Before I touched down on Florida, Stonebwoy made a statement. No refer to Shatta Wale, say Shatta Wale, sorry, didn't crop them. Now it's about time we all get a fundamental moral fabric. And we should stop endorsing insults. Stonebwoy, in some more kind of and
I'm in Ghana. The person me can say all of us should have a nationalistic mentality. Let us be patriotic. I said something and said we all go to church, we all go to mosque, we all go to Hindu, but the fundamental moral fabric is the only thing that we need to build all these things on top of. I just want to cut my story short, because why would we encourage and indirectly endorse persons of such caliber on national levels? That tells you that we are normalizing insults everywhere. So please, should we Actually, you see, this has been in the 90s. I never seen a fight in Parliament as a child. I'm being very, please let me speak from ignorance, if so, in Rawlins's Parliament. Come and fight. There were heated arguments, but come and near your opponent and tell me and go online and go and speak anyhow. You can't. You can't insult the president. Never can you mention the president's name in your mouth.
In that of social video where circulating one thing time as well. You see Stonebwoy and his people, the way they are behaving. Fine. Stonebwoy and any fancy di atemwa or to me comment section or throw heat. They say omunya the more. If you follow Stonebwoy, you get to know. Koshe DJ Mark post say in your Stonebwoy. Anything Stonebwoy does, he wants validation. By an and Ref won't say, and Crawford now or disrespect your mono, they are in a common industry. And whatever is going on, it will go one day. Who Stonebwoy now will share Jumano? Ebeba be show con. Ebini sisi I won't say Shatta and Sarkodie akabum. Won't watch the war. And then the fan, in fact, Akwani make key point to say Stonebwoy is going to be useless and irrelevant if Shatta stops music in the industry. Florida so anything adding. The only point at Florida, any abranty wing and say the irrelevant and useless no. And one year someone Florida ama Florida AD atem no. See, one thing about talent is unless you the artist no who decide say who music Bhim. Once you will trim so be music, me I don't agree with that first point. Say Stonebwoy will become useless. No, Stonebwoy is there. And Stonebwoy and Shatta comparison na you compare omono and no any competition eba. Inti me when it comes to comparison, say you compare be with their works it should be a fair play game. But to say Shatta ejai music Stonebwoy carry abewu no, that one I disagree with it. But the second point I cry we can say Shatta need to me mas Stonebwoy attention. And can you say who apart from Shatta which artist will give Stonebwoy that attention? That one is 100% right. Shatta entertain Stonebwoy. Shatta no open no entertain Stonebwoy. That one is true. Sounds na Stonebwoy nepe and no entertain Shatta. And can you song go drop it Antonov 225 and jabe Shatta and we people na notice on no innocent. Wabra wakwa na NG TV. Asri nipa no jabe no Antonov 225 so ekeka nsem so a settings man. Wabra on no Stonebwoy near settings mu Pro Max. The guy also made a statement say it is Shatta and he make Stonebwoy who he is. That one too is there. You will say Stonebwoy on a talent, Shatta too on a talent. But low key, as a Stonebwoy, one way or the other depends on Shatta. Sounds on a Shatta so use the opportunity and say he uses it. Any artist in this world or use something that has happened in his or her life as an opportunity. And can you say Stonebwoy on to me boy no man hate it. Stonebwoy in a life experience. In your maybe from one a life and I did born you. Emma and you need to me make sense. Or don't you cry no. The musicians picture themselves. Time omushi or my wife, omushi or my girl. In your might be kwasi adi bi omo ye no more kabum di yanyu. So you can't say Stonebwoy came out just like that. Stonebwoy relied on something. And as Stonebwoy, ebabe who he is. Now Woka say Shatta always relies on relevancy. Obiso already obiso no ababe popular no. Wopa says Stonebwoy hasn't done some before. Florida, are you trying to tell us Stonebwoy hasn't done some before? Now Kokotina TV so can so be a certain boy. Stonebwoy has done a lot. Now me baby me ya Florida saying all this. Baby me ya baby odidi di atem no. Ehona ya me ya. Whatever you are saying say Shatta rise on people no. Stonebwoy also rise on Shatta. So won't ya see and you no koko boy na no ka say ne property lucky wo yoko no. Na e wan asem na ne Stonebwoy eka. A Bini nation, it be like mumudi binina to the extent say moon to me for tabi nimpo. Because the level of insult, see where I'm making, oko checking my comment section at here, you will see another fool to come there and come and insult. But me no, I mean for money in show. And you be di matema. Remember, I say me, I'll respond to you. Not responding to means row. We any party say me. You respect yourself, me too, I respect you. Simple rule. But Florida, upon all these things, big man like you claim say you are following Stonebwoy, much as Stonebwoy international artist, Imperial Majesty, Antonov 225, much that bibia and muye big, even in education, much that mumu come when him sing. Why will you dirty yourself? Abranti a woka se ne che te se obi oto atadwe milk or se farm milk no. He didn't insult it. He went di atem. Ono kra no wo bosin wo peni toto ya woti ho di atemi. Stonebwoy sorry preachy peace, but ono ne fans no omu ni ma dia ye friend peace. Unnecessary insult in attack. As I'm talking to you now, say Stonebwoy's Instagram was a Snapchat. Okoko make you post all job Sarkodie. Is Stonebwoy ready to, in fact, improve in the entertainment space? There's a lot now. Therefore, aya na meka Bhim for nisisi ano. Much say when it comes to Ghana here, when it comes to music, in fact, ahoya beye everything some Bhim nation a womb. Anything some. Anything the bear comparison. We have some fan or can then they'll come and insult you. That's the only thing the Bhim nation can do. But apart from that, no, omoni bibi papa bia any Bhim nation, a Bini nation. I don't want to talk much. Let me end it here. Who share me updates be now, you get to know say Bhim for no be na temo mudi. I come and address it here on this platform. Now Florida, no, the way I was seeing Florida to be that guy. South Florida and crying yes, a guy no. Atare na washe but look you are bottom on your correct. I don't want to talk much. Let me end it here for the meantime. Let me know your opinion in the comments. You do your best to subscribe, turn on the notification, and then share the video for more updates.